so much when something's done well, but the soundtrack, in my opinion, makes a piece of art. Like it makes the movie, the footage. I think the soundtrack is most important. So everyone thinks differently. And well, the question was, what I was thinking. Oh, would you rather be a mermaid or a mermaid or merman, or a witch or wizard? I don't know. These are like from my diary when I was like 17. Like getting around people. Like, what do you prefer? Would you rather be? Oh, not extremely personal questions. This or that? Would you rather this or that? I like this question. Would you rather know every language in the world, or know how to play every instrument in the world? And that's kind of interesting. And I was gonna do an EPQ, like I started maybe, and I asked everyone what their biggest fear was, like in my class, and some of the most common answers were spiders. I'm sorry, but I was like, how are you gonna tell me your biggest fear in the world is spiders? But granted, I did only give them like 10 seconds to answer. But another common one was heights, infertility. A few guys said that actually. Loneliness, and it was just so interesting. Okay, when I was doing this for my PQ, asking people like off the top of their head what's their biggest fear, I actually went on Omegle and I was asking people like, you know what kind of people are on Omegle? They're like 21M, and I'm like, what's your biggest fear? And it was so funny because some people actually replied and it was quite insightful, and like, I don't know, they were quite open to talk, only briefly, because I would be like, okay, got it, and write it down, and then like click leave conversation or whatever it is. But it's funny when they're like 22M and I say, what's your biggest fear? And then they just leave. Not, I didn't do like the face to face, the camera one, I just did the text one. That would have been a bit weird doing the video cam. Yeah, so that was my little, God, that was so weird, but I was really intrigued by just wondering what people, not what they are most afraid of necessarily, because I doubt that spiders are what people are most afraid of, but what comes to mind first. You know, I think it's interesting. Maybe it's a bit too morbid for this video, so I'll put it so you can kind of listen to it. And this one I'm just kind of like, you know, what that you want to talk about, and this there's like to kind of put there, but I think it's too long and I kind of wrapped it up. Out of the shower, and I got back from work yesterday early. We finished early yesterday, and I was so happy because I finished at like 10 or 9, half 9, which is super early. It's funny how nobody wants to go to eat on a Sunday, like Friday and Saturday are full of people, and they've got to be some people whose jobs, they don't work Monday to Friday, but apparently not, because it's always empty on a Sunday. I don't know, I think it is, you know, something makes sense, but you're like almost taken aback to see how much it makes sense. Like, yeah, that's how I felt, you know, it's like, oh, this cliche thing. But yeah, it was good. It was really good, and I was going to be quite I either need a new microphone, because this one, if I don't work, or I need yeah, that was the only thing really I need to get one, because it's not working, and I think the audio of this one is actually making up kind of strange, because my last managed video was really bad, and I'm really upset about it, because it was the second time, but the second time I had to kind of put it. No, I'm gonna go play the next one. Oh my god. I'm going to answer and hopefully move on with, but it kind of depends on the situation.